Hey everybody, welcome to the sixth and final week for Survey of Old Testament. Congratulations to you, you've made it this far, well done. I got a few things to cover, so let's just jump right on in since there are a number of items that are due this week. In addition to sort of the normal load that you've experienced this far, we need to touch base on a couple of other important items as we close up the course. So here we are in week 6, and we were talking about God's final intent. And this week we're talking about the cycle of disobedience and explain the significance as we're talking about the Old Testament narrative. Also talking about the United Monarchy, as well as the relationship between the Old and New Covenants from a covenant perspective. This week's readings, again, we have a couple of chapters again, the last two chapters in the course textbook, chapters 8 and 9, as well as some additional reading from the scriptures. You'll note this week too, a couple of short videos. First one's on Job. It's about 11 minutes long, and the second one is on the Psalms. So please be sure to take a moment or take a little bit of time, watch the videos, and reflect on what you're learning there as well. Class live will be this Wednesday, 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Tune in if you are able to join us during that time. We're going to work through the textbook worksheets, which are your application assignments. That's application number 1. And so I'll help you out with that. Or, as always, I'll post that in the announcements section the following day. Just be sure to check that out when you get a chance. All right? Okay, let's go back here to the course syllabus and look at week 6. In addition to the normal, course outline, and in addition to the normal discussion and application assignments this week, you have a few other things to take care of, right? These are some housekeeping items. End of course evaluation, would love for your feedback. How did this course go for you? I love to get the feedback. It always helps us make the courses better. Without your feedback, without you saying what was good for you, what didn't work so well for you, without that kind of feedback, we can't make these courses better. So I really do appreciate the feedback. Take some time to do that as well this week after you submit your other assignments. Sound good? Also, note this week there is some extra credit for you. Just a recap discussion, a couple of questions in there, and then you also have the typical post participation test, right? It's required. Just same kind of questions that were asked at the beginning of the course for you to respond to at the end of the course. So these items are in addition to what you normally have, and then there's also the final paper or the final project. Please take the time to read what the requirements are for this paper. There's no need to email me or call me and text me and ask if it's supposed to be if there's supposed to be an introduction and a body and a conclusion. Yes, that is all listed here in the requirements for the paper. Also, if you want to know about the length of the paper, that is at the beginning of the course syllabus. I can take you there right now, and we will go right up into the syllabus and graded assignments, final project. Okay, content requirements are all listed here. Here are the possible research topics, including the Middle Bronze Age, theophanies, Bible and archaeology, Egypt in the time of the Old Testament, Assyria, Babylon, or the role of a prophet in the pre-exilic Israel, the role of a prophet in the post-exilic, so before the exile, Babylonian exile, or after the Babylonian exile. Talk about creation, sin, fall, redemption, which we've been talking about this entire course. So many different options for you. Stick to this list and you're going to be just fine. So what does your paper need to include? All of that is right here for you, and then also the format as well. If you want to know what do I expect in terms of actual words or pages, right here. The paper will be 1,500 words, right? About 1,500 words. If it's 1,400, fine. 1,300 is not about 1,500 words, but 1,500 words minimum, with at least 4 scholarly sources, but no more than 8 sources. So what's a scholar? Be wise in choosing your sources. Gotquestions.com is not a scholarly source, I'm afraid. So choose your sources wisely. Include a title page, include a reference page. The title page and the reference page are not a part of your 1,500 word count. Talk about and answer these questions on the topic that you choose for 1,500 words. Include an introduction, a main body, a conclusion, and submit that at the end of the week as well. And on that note, know that this week, at the end of week 6, so come this Sunday, I will not be accepting any late work for any reason. And I have a number of reasons for that. I've been very gracious throughout this course in letting you, because we've had a number of technical difficulties, honestly, with downloading and uploading the PDF files. I get that, and I'm gracious towards that. But the 6th week is a little bit different. I have much more to grade here, and in addition to the assignments that I have to grade, I'm starting a new course beginning on Monday. So I have double duty going on here, and so I won't be able to accept late work come Monday morning. And so I do feel a little bad about that, but know that if you have some work that you need to submit to me for grading, that it needs to happen before midnight Sunday night. And so get that submitted, message me, email me, whatever it takes to get that work turned in, or work that you're working on and you want it graded. Do so before Sunday midnight, and I'd be happy to take a look at it and grade it. So if you have any questions about that, as always, you know how to get a hold of me. Please feel free to reach out. It's been a great journey with all of you. I hope you've learned a lot. I look forward to seeing you on Wednesday night as we have our Zoom live session. And have a great week, everybody. Take care.